Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be taking a look at my Swinub catches for Community Day. I did get quite a few of those, and I did evolve a shiny with ancient power for each of the leagues. So we'll let that footage play. We have something else to talk about here, because what has happened is something extremely crazy. So last night, I uploaded my tournament video, and I was getting messages, inbox, and in that specific video and several others saying, hey, what's going on? I'm going over to Nick's channel and I can't see anything. Was I banned or something? And I know that when you get banned from a channel or somebody blocks you, whatever, you can still view the videos. The videos are still there for you to watch. So having that happen was a little odd. I was like, I'm gonna go check it out. Went over to Nick's channel, and sure enough, I saw this. And I was like, okay, this is odd. Is he trying to play some sort of prank? And I knew something was not right. He didn't tweet anything about it. Come to find out, he was asleep when it all happened. Mystic7 actually voiced his thoughts on what is going on with him immediately. But I don't follow him, so I didn't know. I went over there because somebody tagged me to see, and sure enough, this is crazy, guys. Really, how can a Pokemon Go channel be striked for what they were striked for? I'm not going to say it because things are getting pretty sensitive on YouTube, triggering certain things for saying certain words, and it's just getting super, it's like you're walking on eggshells over here. So basically the safest channels are going to be the ones that are not even talking or showing anything in their surroundings or people, just straight up gameplay without any commentary. That's the safest way to go. I'm not saying that's what you should do. I'm just saying, what does it come to when you have people like Mystic7 and Trainer Tips being removed and their channels taken down, with Nick almost at 1 million subscribers and Mystic7 well past, and then it's simply taken down by a bot because of false claims. Apparently YouTube was saying that they were legitimate claims, which we're going to go over to Twitter to take a look at a few things. But guys, do you see how being a YouTuber isn't the greatest thing in the world? Sure, when it's good, it's great, but you know, there's many things behind the scenes that you do not see. And I know a lot of you understand they put in hard work, and you understand that they bust their butts for sure. But there's many other things that go along with YouTube that are affecting them, or possibly you don't actually see it all because it's hard to explain, really. So anyways, let's go ahead and go over to Twitter to see what we have going on regarding this whole situation, because it is quite a mess over here. All right, so I tweeted out this message. At this point, I had no idea what was going on. Okay, I didn't look around Twitter. I didn't know it happened to Mystic7 as well, and I was informed that it did. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we have here, because he's been sharing screenshots, which are very important for us as the public to see here and be aware of what's going on. So do I think that they're going to be getting their channels back? Absolutely, but it could take up to several months. So that's not good, guys. All right, I mean, they're making their income off YouTube channels past and present, and when it's come to a complete halt, that is going to really put a damper on their whole situation. Okay, now if you're sitting out there and you're saying, oh, they'll be fine, they have plenty of cash, that's no, that's not how it works. We don't know their situation, and it doesn't matter. They put in the work, the videos are up, and that's how it goes. All right, so here we go. One of the claims that YouTube replied to here: evolving to slacking, the highest CP mon in Pokemon Go history. Doing a little bit of homework and research and reading some tweets. The CP reference can be something else. I'm going to be censoring it from my channel because I don't want that in the comments. If you know what it is, you can go ahead and talk about it elsewhere, but not here. Obviously, that's not what Mystic7 was referring to. He was referring to combat power, which that's what CP is in Pokemon Go, and it was taken the wrong way, and whatever the situation is. Now, I think it is to my belief that they were conspired against. Somebody actually took them down intentionally. Do I think it was bots who went after them and took them down? You know, that's a possibility. Of course it's a possibility, but I personally think somebody went in there, a group or an individual, whatever the situation is, and deliberately took it down with this intent. Okay, now is it scary that somebody can simply go in there and just have your channel removed because of this? Yes, But at the same time, you must know, while YouTube is broken, there is specific reasons why they take these down, because of legal obligations or whatever. It's a very broken system. Let's just say that. I'm not siding with YouTube or anything like that. I'm just saying it's just getting tighter over here, guys. The ship is it's a very tight ship, and it's just getting worse by the day, because you can't even say CP now without having people coming in who don't like you and bringing your channel down, and it actually being a legitimate claim. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. These are Pokemon Go people. All right? We all know that there is no whatever the claim is that they're taking it down for in their videos. And I'm being very careful with my wording, because I'm not trying to have myself get in hot water over here with my name being associated with Pokemon and then saying these trigger words as well. So the claims, I believe, were false, and they are going on to say that the strikes were legit. Now, for those of you who are a little bit confused on what's going on here, YouTube does have a 3-strike system, as you're seeing here, and if you get to those 3 strikes, you're going to be in some pretty hot water for your channel. Pretty much what you're seeing, what's happening here. So they had 3 strikes put against them. I'm pretty sure they were clean before this, but I'm not going to speak on that. All I know is they got to the 3 strikes somehow, and the channel was removed upon that immediately, without any action of reaching out to the YouTuber, just simply taken down, and that's it. That's absolutely absurd. And now the problem lies with the YouTube end of their automated bot system that automatically accepts these 3 strikes and then takes them legitimately and brings the channel down without any further review. Oh, 3 strikes? Oh, you have 1 million+ subscribers? Oh, you have 800+ thousand subscribers? Doesn't matter. Your channel's going down right now. Bam. How in the world is that legit whatsoever? There should have been some sort of warning. Hey, you may want to check these videos out. May want to remove this specific title. YouTube goes on to say, upon review, we've determined that it violates our guidelines. Okay. We've removed it from YouTube and assigned a community guideline strike or temporary penalty to your account. Temporary. So I do believe they're going to get their channels back. If they don't, we got a big problem here, guys. We have a big problem nonetheless for this to even happen. Okay? And I'm covering this because, well, I'm a Pokemon Go YouTuber. This has a very big impact on me as a content creator, and having this as, you know, one of my main sources of income over here. This is not good for us whatsoever. And as a viewer who supports your content creators every single day, be it through watching the ads, liking their videos, commenting, Patreon, or just encouraging comments, right? This has an impact on you as well, because you enjoy watching them every day, and it's part of your routine. And to have this actually happen is just completely nuts. All right, so just wanted to bring this to your attention. If you did not know, go ahead and go show your support for them and let them know that you're there. Okay, because this is just crazy. It should be resolved as, I don't know when. It says up to 3 months. 3 months is a long time. If I lost my channel for that long, I don't know. I really don't know what I would do. Okay, and it's basically leaving us all vulnerable over here, and pretty much shaking in our boots. What should we do? Should we say this? Should we talk about that? Should I put this in the title or not? This is only a Pokemon Go game. What I'm referring to is the CP combat power, and not some other absurd claim that what? Why would that even be a thing for the channel? Obviously, that's what they're talking about, and to have it twisted. And like I said, I haven't seen this video, so I'm not saying that there is anything in it, but I really wish I could see it, just so I can have more to say about how ridiculous the claim is, because I already know within the video there's nothing. Okay, can't say that with 100% certainty, but I can give you a 99.9% opinion that I'm pretty sure within that video there was nothing that is community guideline strikeable. All right, Although you never know nowadays, because we're all walking on eggshells. We have to be extremely careful. People's videos are being demonetized left and right, as well as myself. I'm not invincible over here. I receive strikes all the time, and I take action upon it. You have to be very, very, very specific with YouTube when you reply to these things, because it's all legal. You have to say legal replies. You have to give them those legal replies, or else they're basically going to shut you down and you're going to get a generic reply. If you hit them back with some sort of actual statement, not just like, this is my channel, what is happening? And I'm not saying that's what they're saying. I'm sure they give a long and very thoughtful written out statement. But if you're trying to bring down or remove a copyright strike and you're like, this is my stuff, why is this happening? I don't like this. They're just going to look at you like, okay, that's too bad, the strike is still there. So YouTube is very iffy lately, and I really hope that this all gets resolved. And just let it be a warning to you that, you know, we're not some sort of living in paradise over here. We have a lot of things to worry about, as you can see here. Doesn't matter how many subscribers, if you have 1,000 or 1,000,000, you're still going to be a target, as well as vulnerable to these loopholes within YouTube. So there you go, guys. There are my thoughts on this. I honestly think that they were targeted by a group of people, and this was an intentional thing. I don't think it was just a couple of bots that went around flagging their videos and it got removed. I think this was an actual strategy to go up against them. So hopefully everything gets resolved and, you know, things get fixed up. But the thing is, they're not going to get compensated for the views or the cash that they should have been making during this time period. That's not how YouTube works, and they don't do that. So that is another big problem here, especially if this is going to take months. Now, if you're watching this video and it's a couple weeks later from me uploading it and the videos are back up, the channels are doing fine, this is still something to be worried about, because it happened. I mean, it still happened. Their channels were removed, and we still need to think about it. Just because they went back up doesn't mean, oh, everything's okay in the magical land of YouTube. All right, it actually went down. So yeah, guys, it's pretty absurd. I'm happy that my channel is still up, right? So you never know what might happen, though. So for my shiny catches, let's talk about the Pokemon now. Did pretty good. As you can see, I evolved one for each league with Ancient Power in the shiny form, as well as regular ones as well. I didn't go absolutely insane, and I haven't really evolved too many without the Ancient Power yet, because I've just been doing a lot of stuff. I'll take care of that later. And I'm going to go to the gyms, test them out, do some raids with them. Just need to get around to it. But I do have another video using Pokemon that have the new status buffs to see if you can pick them continuously, how much and how often it will happen, and can it actually help you win. And I'm going to tell you, we did about, I don't know how many battles, but quite a few. But there was one specific situation where the Dustox was able to get the boost with a good amount of health left and pull the win, and it wouldn't have otherwise if it did not receive the boost. And we'll take a look at that, how rare it is. So for my community day, how many did I catch? I have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of those that I caught. So did okay. There was periods where we kind of stopped and I didn't completely grind the whole time, but it was a steady grind. So looking all right here. Mamoswine coming in. Shiny variants is not so exciting, but Mamoswine itself is pretty cool, right? Ancient Power, getting that attack and defense boost. So there you go, trainers. Just wanted to let you know my 2 cents on this whole situation. Could I have said things a little bit differently and better? Possibly. If I offended anybody, if I said something wrong or worded something incorrectly, please forgive me. I'm definitely supporting them in this situation, and I'm not saying that they did anything wrong, as you can probably tell throughout this whole video. So I'd like to say thank you for watching, trainers. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, because us Pokemon Go YouTubers are needing that right now. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.